Hi everyone, my name is Moore, and today I'll walk you through how to create and edit a schema. Let's jump right into it. So right now I'm within the schema. If you don't know how to get here, please check out our schema overview video. You'll see that within the requesters tab, I now have a first question that is default that I cannot remove or change. Within the software request type, this would be the application selector. The idea of this question is what it is that you're asking for, right? So that has to be the first question. So let me type in, what are you looking to purchase? Then for anything on top of that, I can click this add new button and I can easily see all the options for new questions that exist within the platform. You can see the tooltip that comes up. It explains a little bit more about what these things are. As an example, let's use our user selector. So this will allow the requester, when they fill in the request, to choose a user within the organization or create a new one if he's looking for a user who isn't a user in our system yet. So we can ask who will be the owner of the product. And in this case, we want a single owner, so I'll unselect this multiple users, and we want this to be a required question, so I will leave it like this. I can also create different sections within the schema. So let's create a security section. You can rename these however you want. I can go back here and change this as well as an example. And I can simply remove any section if I am interested or drag and drop to anywhere. So we created a security question. Let's create a multi-choice question under it, walk through how to do that. So for example, would this touch any sensitive data? And you can manage and add as many options as you want. You can edit them, configure them, move them around. You can use these drag and drop to just move them around if you're interested, and these to create any follow-ups. So for example, if it would touch sensitive data, I can ask which data. Let's just add here a few examples. I don't know, customer data, employee PII, things like that. And you can add as many options as you want. And this would be a follow-up for anyone who clicks yes. Let's add a section for legal, and I'll show you a few of these other options that we have. So let's say we want the user to upload the signed NDA. So I can create a file upload question. It will either allow a user to link or to upload a file. But maybe the user hasn't signed an NDA. So I can actually create a question, move it prior to ask if they already signed an NDA. And I can ask for them to upload it only if they picked yes. And that's what we do through so conditionally. Here, I can pick the conditions in which this question would be asked. So for example, I only want to ask this question if did you sign an NDA is yes. And I can add and create as many complex conditions as I want, and or I can add as many or remove anyone from here.